Hello. I just thought I would just come on just briefly. I mean, really briefly. Seriously, I promise you, just briefly. In fact, I didn't even share it out or anything. I didn't share it out. I actually meant to return a phone call, but I didn't because I was in a live stream and I like being in live streams. I do. But then I always feel like talking. You know what I mean? So typing is good, but I always feel like talking. So then I'll go live so that I can get out all the talking I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. E-beggar is king of chaos. Is there a reason why you have a problem if um No BS makes a talented, a very funny cartoon not pertaining to you? Would you like her to make one pertaining to you? I mean, I'm not saying that she will or that I mean she has. They're very funny. But is there a reason why you specifically are like unable to, um, acknowledge the accuracy of Nobius's video pertaining to Lou? Like you're still all caught up in whatever it is that you think that you're the king of doing, as opposed to thinking, wow, that is pretty shitty. That person did kill a mother of five, throw her in the back of their pickup truck, and then go back to bed. Was there some kind of blockage in your mind that you don't know right from wrong? Is it? I'm, you know what? I'm kind of inclined to believe that there is, that you've got some kind of blockage. You just don't. You literally think that you're the king of chaos or something. I mean, you really do. Because I know that you literally think that you're a musician or something. So I do know that there is some kind of a breakdown there, a delusional issue going on. But you wanna like be like, oh, you want me to break out your videos of SG and SV? Well, her ones about me weren't really funny. Not because they were about me, but other than the outfit, plus there wasn't really many, but there is some still up about me and there is some still up about Sharon. But it's you guys that are the pathetic clowns. You are the stars of the clown show. You guys over there. I heard Swiss Miss was coming for me. She's coming for me like a roadhouse buffet. Or whatever it is, the place with the buffet. I don't know. Hometown buffet. SG, I swear to God, if you were a buffet, I'd be there. I mean, you're coming for me? Who the fuck do you think you are? Coming for me would mean you were like driving your car over here and you were going to actually confront me face to face. put a few dents in the fucking tarmac and, you know, with your fucking bent heels and, scurry your fucking ass right up to my, door and say the things that you say to my face. "Hi, Connie." But we know that you won't do that. So your interpretation of "coming for me" is absolutely different than, getting your ass beat. Truly, absolutely different. Now you beggars, I do think that you would be a the reason why I read your comments is because, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just it seems to me that you're having a hard time with why I read your comments on Master POS Theater is because the POS stands for, piece of shit, and you're pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. I mean, you run around calling yourself king of something, and you're just pathetic. You just truly, truly, truly. The only time ever that you and I have a conversation or any kind of interaction, hi, Robbie, that is adult is because of me. It's not because of you. It's because I'm handling you with kid gloves because you're, you know, pathetic. That's a fact. Uh, no, Lou's not normal. No, she's not. You know? No, she's not. She's not normal. Um, she runs around wishing this, that, and the other thing on people. And hey, beggars, you could give two fucks about Lou. You wouldn't hang out with Lou. You wouldn't hang out with Janelle. You wouldn't hang out with the people that you sit there online and simp for. I don't know if that's what you call it, but um, you wouldn't because I'm inclined to believe you don't leave your house. Like, okay, somebody was like wondering, they were pondering if Crystal Love, doesn't want to show her face because, she's somebody famous or something. Here's what I think. She's not somebody famous and she doesn't want to show her face because she's not famous and she's trying to pretend to be famous. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And Munchie, oh my god, you though, I would love to fucking meet. I'd love to meet Munchie. I would. I would love to. But see, she's too big of a pussy. She would never, ever, them, whatever it is, would never get in front of somebody's face and be the way they are. Yeah, I beat that bitch. Mm-mm-mm. Janelle, you, I'm gonna just say again, how many lotions do you fucking need? I mean, like, And, it's never been done before, everybody. She's gonna go live, and it's never been done before. Come on, you've been done hundreds of times. There's nothing new about you. I'll tell you what is a pretty, nifty trick, though. Using that hole where your tooth was there to hold your cigarette when you're driving. That's a nifty fucking trick right there. That really is. Just wedging it right in there. Mhm. Good looking out. You must save yourself on some, wrinkles around your mouth, because I've never been the type of person. I don't smoke cigarettes in my car and shit, so I'm not the type of person who you'll see, clutching their cigarette between their mouth and turning the corner and shit. But you got it so down pat, you be just wedge that fucking cigarette right up in there and like, what? But Munchie, I'd love to fucking get you face to face. I mean, e-bangers, you like to write paragraph after paragraph. Tell us what you think of Lou being proud of her father being called a whiz because he could cook up the best meth around. Shooting a woman in the stomach and throwing her in the back of his truck and then going back to sleep. Tell us what you think is commendable about that. She told Debbie, to do something with an egg and this, that, and the other thing, like, Debbie who thinks that song, where "I didn't fuck this guy, I didn't fuck that guy, what I had was a menage a trois, and they ate me till I was full, blah, blah, blah," whatever the fuck. Uh, why that's worth that nasty giggle at the end of your short when you said, "Christian, what's the name of this song?" While trying to act like you're appalled about this and that. You're disgusting. You're fucking gross. But e-beggars, come on, tell us. Put aside some bullshit and talk about real things and real issues and stuff and tell us, justify that behavior. While you're sitting there talking about, "Oh, this guy is a weirdo and blah, 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 Debbie." Justify her thinking that it's cute and funny that her 12-year-old likes that song. Go look up those fucking lyrics. I mean, for once, do something that makes sense, e-beggars, because I mean, it's possible that for such a long time, you and, twat friends like Munchie and shit like that have gotten away with, you know, signing off on the worst things and thinking that you're the fucking, you know, kiss my ring, king of this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to ruin this Miss Portland, this lady over here who has done nothing to you or or this, that, and the other thing, and I'm gonna support everything wrong in life. And that's been, that's worked out for you. But yeah, you must have known there was gonna come a day when patheticness was gonna catch up with you, right? Notice how Kyle doesn't comment anymore. I'm inclined to believe that Kyle was e-beggars. I am. I'm inclined to believe that. What cook meth? The only thing I ever saw, like, that's, yeah, so that, he could create drama, you know, create drama. And, I know BS. Yeah, so that he could create drama and also put multiple comments under his community posts and stuff with the Kyle person. I really do. I just one time though would love to fucking hear e-beggars make a video justifying the ridiculous that he tends to gravitate towards. I mean, e-beggars literally, did you see that? No BS. He writes a fucking comment to Crazy Loon over there saying, and no BS. Now, why he writes it there and not, to you, um, you know what I mean? Like, as if he's just assuming that, well, I did read it. I do read it. I do read your stupidness, e-beggars, because you're pathetic. But he was like, oh, yeah, but no BS, when you used to make videos about SG and SV, I'll go back and start playing those again. Don't worry, no BS, we got you. No BS could turn you into, no BS would be the best thing about you, e-beggars, if she made cartoons about you. The people that no BS is, like, that's the do you understand, e-beggars? Like, you're such easy pickings. There's so much content there. And I'm so shocked and amazed that you don't look back at your stuff, e-beggars, and think to yourself, you are Novias. You are. And I'm shocked that this guy doesn't look at his own stuff and say, damn, man, I made 8 minutes of that shit music. I mean, I'm not trying to be any kind of way, e-beggars. I'm just saying that, man, I typed 8 paragraphs of this stupidity. Like, if you're no king of anything, you're except like king of the bottom of the barrel. I don't know. King of what? What? His mother's basement? Hi, Diane. When you did do that video about him, though, no BS, it was really good, you know what I mean? Like, it was spot on, you know? "Oh, I'm gonna sit here and act like I'm, such a productive member of society while calculating the amount of time that SG and blah, 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 blah." Um, you know, like, that's what you do, you beggars. There's nothing in these people's lives, like, there's no way that Crystal Love's story that she put up there about her aunt is true. I'm sorry, there isn't. There isn't. It's comparable to the giving measurements of somebody's essay story while giving your own measurements to I don't know what fucking, like, what that even has to, you know like, yeah, it's like they give no, nothing, no story of their life, you know? I don't believe a word that comes out of Crystal's mouth either. And Munchie, man, I'm telling you guys, if ever there was a way to convince that bitch to do a pay-per-view fucking boxing match or something with me and her, man, I'm down for that shit. There'll have to be a good hi Sharon. There'll have to be a good like opening number going on there. Maybe Sharon and Swiss Miss or Sharon and Janelle or something. You know, like an opening fight because the one between me and Munchie, they probably would be right done anyway. Even the one with Sharon and whoever she was up against. Hi, Opal Clips. Hi, Net. Um, and the one right, Diane. I mean, it's like it'd be different if Lou was like, "Yeah, that was really fucked up. My father fucked me up, and this shit fucked me up, and that shit fucked me up." But it isn't. This is a woman arguing with people and weirdos arguing with people to try to, push their lying narratives, um, as opposed to like, actual facts and truth. Hi, Kimbers. But man, I'd like to get in the ring with Munchie. Man, I would. That would be such a quick fight. And I'm not a fighter. But if I could be certain that that was really her and she ever got the fucking balls to fucking step up, yeah, that would be just like I'd have to say that would be just a one punch show and it'd be out, done. I had to laugh at fucking Swiss Miss when she said, "Don't tell people who they can donate to, or I'm coming for you, SG." No, unless you're coming for me physically, don't tell me you're coming for me. Swiss, come for me physically, please, please, please. Because in my whole 57 years of life, I've never seen people who deserved getting their ass beat while hiding behind something so much in my life as those people. They're now they're just basically content. You're right, right? No, yes, she is coming for me, right? You're right. You're right about that. But that's gross. Ugh, I have to unpin it. I have to unpin it. Ugh, that had gave me a visceral reaction. She's so nasty and gross. Well, look at fucking Lou's threats. Lou's threats are all I promise you. Why now somebody's accusing Kimbers of being Rainbow Doodlebug? No, Rainbow Doodlebug is just Rainbow Doodlebug. Rainbow Doodlebug is just Rainbow Doodlebug. Right? That should be Rainbow Doodlebug's theme song. I kind of think e-bangers is every woman. And the problem with Kimbers is, she's just, our friend, and she happened to be the first comment on No BS's video. So it's like, karma's coming for you, Kimbers. You know, e-beggars, can you write like 6 or 7 paragraphs for us, please, explaining why karma is coming for any of us, according to Lou, the daughter of a person who throws a woman in the back of a fucking truck and goes back to sleep. Now, is that something that you do often, e-beggars? Because you seem to not have any kind of thought process on it. I would think, in my opinion, it seems that some of those people maybe have killed somebody and then gone back to sleep and waited till morning to do something about it. Because it seems to me they just all think that it's fucking normal. But e-beggars are sitting there threatening fucking no BS. Hey, no BS. Remember those videos you did about SG and SVA? Want me to put them back up? Oh, I thought you had some kind of a life. That's what you said, e-beggars. But what you're saying is you don't, and you were, um, taking every video. Yeah, Doodlebug is just Doodlebug. That's just Doodlebug. Rainbow Doodlebug is just their own person. They're their own person. Okay. So mm, I am so glad to that her videos are back up. Um so I know I can't get enough of Novius's videos. I feel like it's my addiction. You know what I mean? Like that's my addiction is fucking is is Novius's videos. So I've been live for 32 minutes. So 23 minutes ago, Lou says, "Why are you talking about this, SG? Why are you constantly bringing this up? You think 'cause you read something in a fucking newspaper, it's fucking true. No, you told us. But you think that I'm gonna believe you over a newspaper, Lou? Fuck you. Get your own life. Stay out of mine and my past. Why don't you take your tongue out of Munchie's ass and address the people who really harassed you?" Have you ever thought about that? Well, I don't know if she means nothing new here, but I think she was just meaning, like, nothing new at Lou's, like, I don't think she meant here, but, um, you say e-bags is delusional, LMAO, says the queen of delusions. Now, I'm gonna need you to be specific, though, because I know you're watching, because you posted this 5 minutes after I started my live stream, so exactly what is the delusion that I'm having? Are you gonna tell me that the newspaper lies and that you don't? And what is it you're gonna tell me? Yes, she never addressed Random, and it was Random who was saying that her eyes were rolling up in her head. Yeah. Read this out loud on your live. I'm Survivor Girl SG. Okay, so I am reading it out loud on my live stream. But you're not Survivor Girl SG. Love to harass people, dig their past, and love to hurt others because I'm a miserable piece of shit. Oh, you can talk about my kid, are you here? Really, Lou? So you automatically go straight to talking about my kid, do you? Lou, 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 Lou. My daughter could not talk to me for 100 fucking years and still would never be her or I or anybody around me would never be the loser piece of shit that you, your kids, your parents, their kids, which would mean you, your grandparents and their kids, which would mean your parents, are. Loser pieces of shit. So you think bringing up my kid is going to make no, I don't. I do not. They're in the wash. Um, no, do you really think that's the smartest thing for you to do is to start talking about my kid? You're such a trash bag. You really are. That nobody wanted me around, not even my own daughter. I made her life hell. Yeah, I made her life hell. That's why she's a triple major Leans List graduate with her master's, and she studied in Italy. That's why she's not a drug addict like your kid. See, I don't know if you think that I give two fucks about you and your kid or your family after the amount of time that you think you're gonna spend trying to slander good people with lies. But you're incorrect because I don't give a fuck about your dirtbag kid, Joe. Okay? Your kid Joe is a dirtbag who terrorized the family. Okay? So I don't know why you possibly think that you're ever going to change facts. Facts are I'm a good parent. My daughter is a good human being, productive in society, not a drug addict. There's no record you're going to dig up about my kid or myself that is in comparison to the trash that you are. Now, see, I'm not a judgmental person, but you want to be judged because for some reason you think you're going to make lies up and good, decent people are going to just sit back and let it go. Oh, you made a video about King of Clowns? Did you really? I know you did before. Is it a new one? I trade her life. Wait a minute. I made her life hell. Okay. Made her life hell. And that's why I enjoy being on YouTube. You act like a fool, Lou. You stupid s- daughter of a loser. Um, I enjoy harassing people, their kids and parents, etc. Even ones who have passed. Shut up, you stupid grouper toothed bitch. Come to my face and say this shit, Lou. Are you gonna say you're not gonna travel this far? I thought you were a traveler, you stupid twat. I heard you tell somebody if you ever knocked on my door, I'd shit myself. Seriously? Shit myself with happiness just so I could sling it at you? You stupid twat. Are you kidding me right now? I'd kick the shit out of you. But you wouldn't show up at my house. And I'm not wasting my gas to go somewhere where I know clearly you would hide inside your trailer and call the police. You know you would. But don't say anything about mine or my piece of shit friends. SG, you're a coward and you're a piece of shit that needs to be gone off social media. Sue your ass right on the street where you belong, you filthy waste of oxygen. You know what would be cool if for once one of your community posts actually made sense with like decent spelling and grammar? You know, like, first of all, like, it's a challenge to make heads or tails out of your gibberish because you're so educated. You're so educated. You are so educated. I just, I mean, it's baffling to a doofus like me. What, you know what I mean? Like, King of Chaos says, maybe I should post No BS's older videos from last year. Maybe you should, e-beggars. Maybe you should, so that we can continue, and we'll just continue to post every single thing of you guys and your twat peanut brained minds, you know, for years as well. Now, how much time do you got is what I'm saying. Because, well, neither did my daughter, Sharon. Well, apparently, people who do it is people like, Izzy, who apparently hired a butt muncher monster to change the diapers of her children for 12 minutes and was all like, "That's so fucking great. That's right. Get your mouth down there for fucking 12 minutes, yes? The butt fucking monster. Yes, look at it. Ooh, yeah." Really? I mean, e-beggars, would you like to post a couple of paragraphs about why you think diaper changes that take 12 minutes with a man's mouth down there while the other child screams, "Stop, dad, stop, stop, stop," while threatening to withhold food from the babies unless they let him do that, while calling them tenders and saying, "Yeah, that's how we do it at Baby World." You want to post a couple of paragraphs about that? How you think that that's normal, decent? How about you, Lou? You want to post a couple of community posts about why you were fucking someone behind the couch at your parents' house at 13? Mhm. You want to? You wanna post that? Why you call yourself a traveler, but you can't travel here and talk your shit in my face? Hmm? You can bring your loser family with you. Go right ahead. Dig up the wizard if you'd like. I don't give a fuck. Go right ahead. Why don't you shut the fuck up? No life. You don't wanna be judged, but yet you wanna throw yourself out there and act like a twat? Talk about my kid, do you? When your kid is a low life, do you? Because his mother's a low life? Because her mother's a low life? Because her family's a low life? Because your father probably raped her when she was 16, right? That would happen. I'm not talking about rape, you, but maybe he did, who knows? What was it? What happened here? I don't even know what's going on in the chat. I'm seeing Sharon talking, I don't see Nets. And shit streams constantly talking about you while you took a break from YouTube. Are you talking about Lou or Mosaic? Mm. Yeah, but Izzy was the one who was like, "Oh, nobody's ever heard of the fucking butt muncher monster." And E-Beggars was fucking fully down with that. Yeah, the diaper change. Yeah. He Beggars was fully down with the butt muncher monster, 'cause that's how they do it at Baby World. Those young tenders. Come on, E-Beggars, you wanna write a few paragraphs about that? Now, I'm not trying to drag Nitty back into anything, but come on, E-Beggars. You wanna write a few paragraphs about that? Why you're down with a 12-minute diaper change? Ooh, while we're at it, E-Beggars, why don't you write a few paragraphs about justifying Nitty stealing from his shipmates? And then don't forget to write about how you think it's real cool to shoot somebody in the stomach, throw them in the back of your truck, and then go back to bed. Bye, Nat. I mean, I'm just saying, if anybody could do it, you can, right, E-Baggers? Right? I mean, Lou, you're the only one that's gonna run your fucking self and your family into the ground. Because as far as I'm concerned, I have no use for you. But if you wanna keep fucking talking smack, I'll find a use. And so King of Chaos says, maybe I should post No BS's older videos from last year when now why you're calling No BS it, I truly don't know. When it was doing them about SV and SG. Is there a reason why you're trying to dehumanize No BS? Is there thing? Is there? You got a reason for trying to dehumanize No BS? Oh, on sale for $2.99. That's a fantastic price. You're absolutely right. Yeah. When it was doing them about SV and SG, from before No BS lost it, from before No BS lost it, when did you lose it? Anyways, but you with your threats is hysterical. Now, if you call a woman that you're threatening does it make you feel better? Like, um, before you lost it and began simping for SG and SV, who are you fucking simping for? No BS isn't simping for anybody. She's using the words of the people of what really beggars? Really? I tend to agree with No BS that you are just dying for her attention. Don't worry, No BS. We got you. What does that mean? Are you like Sybil? You have multiple personalities? What does we got you mean? Lou says, she's a fool. Unbelievable how these folks are on here. Shut up, you twat bag loser. And Kimberly 11, who's, used to be Miss, Righteous, put some, eyeball emojis and a laughing emojis. Yes, because Kimberly, that's hysterical. I know you must be just rolling around on the ground, just laughing at that post, because that is some funny stuff right there, isn't it, Kimberly? Nobody even talks to you anymore, Kimberly 11. Nobody does. But I would like to once again, and that whole wedging your cigarette up there where you're missing teeth, Janelle, so when you're driving, you have a place to put your cigarette, like, like if it was an ashtray and you know how they have the little grooves? That is fucking brilliant, man. That is brilliant, man. You don't even have to purse your lips or nothing. You just wedge it right in there, fucking drive around. That whole fucking sweat rag that you use for a do-rag, double duty. Maybe triple duty, maybe you wipe your duty with it. Who knows? I don't know. But you're, like, running to the dollar store for the latest in lotions? I mean, I'm starting to think, like, you know how, like, they grease a pig and stuff like that, you know? Is that, like, something that you do when maybe you rob places and you just lotion yourself up and then they just can't get a grip on you, like, when you're running out of the store or something? 'Cause I'm confused about all these lotions. Are they, like, in place of, like, loops or something? I mean, what is going on there? I see the usefulness of the gap in the tooth, because yeah, it slips away like a greased hog, but just like a little greased, skinny hog. Um, but definitely, avoiding, the the wrinkles around her lips with that fucking wedging the cigarette right in there? I mean, this bitch talks like buying license plates. Wait a minute. Here's the thing, though. Your tags get renewed on your birthday. Now, I felt like that's your license that gets renewed on your birthday, like every 4 years. Aren't tags your license plates? So what she's trying to say is that every year you have to renew your license plates. I mean, on your birthday, I feel like there's something incorrect there. But even if it is correct, you do know that by your age, Janelle, we're all done bitching about it. Like, let me ask you a question, Janelle. Do you pay excise tax? Is there excise tax in Michigan? Because I noticed that, in order to, retaliate against me, she had to, try to reiterate a lie that, her fat friend, fucking hippopotamus, fucking twat bag said. There's no excise tax in Michigan? Are your roads crappy there? I mean, because what I'm saying is, have I ever come on here and been like, so if they didn't give you super chats, were you planning on not saving? Because you had a bag full of fucking lotions, and then today you went and got more lotions. You got weed, you got cigarettes, you got your fucking, your purchasing all this shit. Like, were you like putting anything away for your tax? I don't understand. They renew. Well, then maybe they should start charging excise tax because that's what the roads are for, like, it's I mean, but in the meantime, you bitch about having to pay your fucking, your, back child support. What about those other kids? Shouldn't you be paying child support on those too? I mean, I don't understand that why are people treating this stupid bitch? And see, anything out of your mouth means nothing. Means nothing when you said, "Has nobody ever fucking heard of the fucking butt muncher monster?" After that, that's it, you're done. You can sit there, put down anybody and anything you want. We all know what you're about. You beggars. We know that you're all fine with the butt muncher monster, aren't you? 'Cause you You like that, don't you, you beggars? You sick fuck. How about you, Munchie? You like that, don't you? Sick. You wanna act like a woman who fucking deserted her children, and another one who killed a mother of 5 and then threw the body in the truck and went back to bed is better than any of us. Well, I'm in a blue state. We pay excise tax. We pay excise tax. I don't know why across the board the rules aren't the same in every state. I mean, I really do think that they should be the same in every state so that people aren't confused, you know what I mean? Like it's illegal for menthols here in our state, but it's legal for menthols in another state. It just doesn't make sense, you know what I'm saying? I think that there should be just one playbook and they all should have to go by that, you know? Um, it's not even the Omegle. It's the hi cameras. I mean, okay, cameras. It's more that whole nitty diaper change thing. No BS knows what I'm talking about. Or it would be legal in all states, right? Or it would be legal. Which in my eyes, though, no BS, I think it's pretty shitty that they arrested and ruined so many people's lives for weed, and then when they're like, "Oh, you know what? We can get 14 and a half." See, so that's so weird, isn't it, no BS? That's so weird. So it's legally legal state by state, but federally illegal. Wow, that's so weird. That is so weird. But yeah, the diaper change thing was probably one of the worst, things I'd ever heard, and, um, I know that when it was brought to my attention, the person that brought it to my attention, I said, "I know that if I say anything about it, they're gonna agree with it. They're gonna agree with what he's doing. They're not gonna find anything wrong with it if I bring it up." So I actually presented it to other people, other channel owners that perhaps would get the support that, you know, against that behavior that it needed. But they wouldn't take it on. They wanted nothing to do with it. They wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So we did bring it up here on this channel, and we watched people like Izzy, e-beggars, a shit ton of people over there on that sick fucking side that stand for nothing. They stand for nothing. We literally I did contact the authorities on him, no BS. Twice. And I haven't really seen him even back on his channel since, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it. I sure as shit fucking did. Oh, Crunchy said they were going, yeah, no, they didn't. But I did because he started to threaten, the old people in the building that he lived in and say, because this person did this on YouTube, I'm gonna kill some white people, some elderly white people here in my building. And then he was like, woke up this morning, got myself a gun. El Popo been here, and didn't give a shit, didn't give a shit. And I said to them, hell no, I'm not going to be responsible for what this person does to an elderly white person in the elevator. You don't get to just go there, say something to them, and leave. And then he gets to come back on and threaten elderly white people. Now, here is a guy who clearly was lying, saying, he was being kicked out of somewhere. They all gave him money, but he had another place to live. I mean, he really was running a grift. He also stole from the Navy, from his other shipmates. And yet, e-beggars wants to break out some videos from No BS, because he doesn't have a problem with somebody in the armed services stealing from their shipmates. Right. And you know what, Sharon? After that, what happened? They all said they lied. Sharon, they all said they lied. That you didn't call anybody on them. There was no apology to you. There was no nothing. Uh-uh. Bottles, Nitty, all of them. That you didn't call CPS on him. Remember? Well, when, I'm watching a person, I did call on Nitty twice in the same day. Because I'm not going to watch somebody sit there and threaten to kill old people. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just not okay. It's not, it wasn't being a snitch. I thought it was disgusting, that, when the cops were there and, the cop said, "You're gonna drop the baby's gonna fall on the floor," and he said the baby has fallen on the floor. She's okay, the baby has these standards, that, those kids were living in. I mean, I have been fucking harassed. People have said, "Look at Munchie's, fucking stupid and, AI shit they've got up there. Triple major Dean's List drop, something in blowjobs or something about my kid." And eBangers wants to leave a fucking comment on, on fucking Lose talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah." Where do you get off, eBangers, not knowing right from wrong? Acting like, twat bag Lou is, somebody whom you should be defending as opposed to my daughter? Is there a fucking reason why you think it's okay for Lou, um, to fucking bring up my kid? Is there a reason, eBaggers? Why? Oh, I forgot because, mhm, okay. Um, I don't believe that it's, but here's the thing, okay, so say that somebody is threatening somebody's life. and you are not prepared to be the reason why an old person gets killed, does that make you a snitch? You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, you beggars and the rest of them, how long do they think that adult responsible people are gonna just sit there and allow losers and pathetic pieces of shit hide behind a keyboard and make up lies about them? I'm gonna tell you, about 3 seconds. Like, seriously? Um, I don't know anything about the whole Courtney thing or anything. All I know, Lou, you keep talking about my fucking kid, I'm gonna dig deep on your fucking family. Keep talking about my fucking kid. Keep it up, you fucking hoe. Imma dig deep on everything about you. Keep it up. But it's not snitching. He said it online. You know, we're all watching a man say that a baby had fell on a floor in the Campbell building where there's 30 bags of fucking diapers. We're doing the right thing. They all sat there and said, "Y never heard of the fucking butt muncher monster?" No. E-beggars, I want you to write 3 fucking paragraphs explaining to me how many minutes you spent changing your children's diapers with your mouth down there, threatening to withhold food from them. E-beggars, tell me. Write 3 paragraphs, 4 paragraphs, justifying the last time you shot a mother of 5 in the stomach and then threw her in the back of your truck and went to sleep. Write 3 or 4 paragraphs justifying harassing a young adult who put a lot of time and effort in their career and everything, only for your twat friend Munchie to try to talk some smack. Come on, write some paragraphs justifying your disgusting behavior. Oh, that's right, you don't, because you can't. Tell me why you think Yeah, I wanna know, what did your kids go through? D-baggers, king of chaos. What your diaper change is like, huh? You seem to have no problem with any of that shit. Tell us how many people you killed and threw in the back of your truck and went to bed. Before you sit there and think you're gonna fucking threaten decent people, you better fucking have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Because I don't know who you've been dealing with your whole life, but if they thought that you were king or sensible or talented or anything at all, you must have been working at a challenge place or something. Because nobody thinking with a straight mind thinks that you are any way, shape, or form normal. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody threatened by you. There's nobody who's ever heard of the butt muncher monster. Yeah, his eyes are crossed and his T's dotted. Yeah, you're right. Easy. There's nobody who's heard of it. No, only you and your PEDO family, I guess, because you're the one who justified it. I mean, like, you're just sick. Even if you don't like me, to agree with that kind of shit is just gross, man, you know? It's just gross, so hi, Superwoman. Do you mind? Can I just play some of your videos? Oh my god, OBS, I love your videos so much. I just do. I can't help it. I just do. I love your videos. Like, they're so real, except the ones about me. But except the ones where I'm singing and you're letting me know, like, the words and stuff.
Just spent 30 minutes listening to Small Blip SG, complaining about the amount of time I spend talking about poor behaviors. Time I spent past 24 hours, 3 minutes, 2 minutes 56 seconds typing 2 community posts, 2 seconds per post giving final glance and hitting post button. Time you spent past 24 hours talking about me specifically,
Yeah,
60 minutes.
and by the way, whoever that was right there, I hope you die or somebody that you love dies real soon around you, like, really terribly. And I just hope you do. I don't give a fuck. I hope, like, you walk outside your house and get fucking hit by a fucking Mack truck. I don't give a fuck. I hope you die really badly.
Spent 2,000% more time on me than I have you. Now who is more efficient with their time/efforts? TikTok. Father time waits for no one. At least this small blip here, which I never claimed to be anything but a small
Unless
blip
you're
myself and
unless you're changing a diaper, then,
the world has done things for complete strangers on my own dime and my own time. This year, last year, and every year prior. While you yap, some of us do. Have you started to write your first book yet? You could have completed 5 chapters by now. You had some good ideas a few months ago. 4.
I think you need more on him, to be honest with you. Because he is just such a pathetic fuck.
So I asked my boss if I could work naked so I didn't.
See, and that's truth. She did ask her boss to work naked. What do you think? What do you have to say about that, you beggars? You think that's normal behavior or what?
Have. So he
Hi, Asher
pointed
Dash.
out to me today. Let's see if I can show. Can you see it?
That is the most hysterical fucking thing, I swear to God, that you have ever drawn. In my opinion, the 18 seconds, and you've got to drop the link for your video right here because, like I'm not showing it on screen. That is the most hysterical thing you have ever drawn. I swear to God. That is so funny. No BS. I can't even with you right there. That is hysterical. That is just so funny.
He's like, you got a strip of sunburn. And I was like, oh, apparently, people are saying my tan lines are ugly, so can I not wear any clothes?
No, I didn't hear anybody say anything about her stupid tan lines. I really didn't. Not at all.
So that way, I don't have tan lines.
How about you
And
put
he
some sunburn
said,
on?
I'm not gonna give his answer. Cause my
Sunscreen.
boss is funny. We joke around a lot. FYI, you can make fun of my belly area all you want.
Oh, so gross and so so on point. So on point. So on point. So I guess now this evil eyes person is now making videos too. Like, Kristen, every man wants me. Uh, oh, God. Why doesn't somebody just shoot this bitch? Again, I can't stand this bitch so badly. You don't even know. I just can't stand her. I just can't. I just cannot fucking stand Munchie. I swear to God, that shit fucking was hit by a fucking string of Mack trucks and turned into fucking pure nothing. I wouldn't give a fuck. It would be. So 26 minutes ago, King of Chaos puts up, the picture of, that Munchie drew. It's just so of me, supposedly. So accurate. Now this is artwork. So e-beggars, is there any limit to you proving how stupid you fucking are? I'm just curious. Is there any limit to you proving how stupid you are? Because it really isn't accurate. Yeah, it really isn't accurate. They really didn't draw anything. So it isn't artwork. Is there any limit to you proving how fucking stupid you are? Is there at all? Is there at all? 26. Now, so if you're sitting in this live stream, ebeggers, is there a reason why you don't speak and say anything in here? Of like of you know of substance? Like, is there a specific reason why? Is there because um You can't? Is there because you don't have any substance? You don't have any intelligence? Is that why? Well, you would think that, Munchie has talent. I mean, look at your music. Hi, Angel Baby. Actually, eBayers, I've never eaten crayons or paste in my life. So you're willing to give up your credibility in life to try to insult me? Bec Seriously? Hi, Jans. Tell your godson happy birthday, Angel Baby. Shocker. SG is in love with No BS's artwork and videos. Okay, son. Remember you said that. I will. I'll say it again. But more disturbing is you find high artistic value in stick figures and characters that look like a 4-year-old drew them. It's okay. I know you ate crayons and paste in school until you were like 11, so it fits. Would you like to put your children's lives on that? That I ate crayons and paste at any time in my life? I did taste Play-Doh at one point. But would you like to? Nah, I don't think you would. No. Just for some reason, you just think that you're up to par. Like you really do. Oh, you really think you're up to par, beggars, but you're just not. Your comments don't affect me at a visceral level. It wasn't you I said affected me visceral. Try again, screwball. How many community posts did you put up pertaining to me, beggars? SG admits she clocks my comments no matter where I leave them. That is known as stalker behavior, SG. Actually, no, I'm reading them in a public forum. If I was at your house and going through your mailbox and reading your mail, maybe that might be stalker behavior, but that isn't the case. Particularly because my comments affect you at a visceral level. No. When you comment anywhere on YouTube, SG, I generally ignore them. Obviously, you don't. I mean, this is your third community post. And when you are on your channel and spewing nonsense, that is when I tend to respond to you. But not in the live stream. You just sit here and there. Kyle doesn't comment on anywhere because he's largely been blocked by most folks at this point, other than SV's channel. You should ask your BFF why she loves Kyle so much. Gearhead was asking SV to block him or get rid of his comments, and she wouldn't. Don't you find that odd? We all do. No, I find it odd that exactly. Except I do like lamb chops. Um, I find it odd that you think that I give a shit about Kyle because they've been blocked here for, well, I don't know. If they are Kenzie, they've been blocked here for a while. I don't know. I don't partake with, Kyle. I don't know what to tell you, e-beggars. I don't know, but I find it. Oh my God, here's another one. Sorry, SG. No, but I won't be writing paragraphs about you viewing a man. I didn't view him changing a kid's diaper. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. So it was my problem that I pointed out the disgustingness of the diaper change. Wow. Way to try to turn around your behavior. So, disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fair Act guidelines. It's been altered in speed and is being used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only. Because this twat can't stop himself.
Crap on the internet. And we're going to give them some recognition and let them know how we feel.
Well, that would be like being recognized by shit or flies or something.
So, hey, Scout, thank you for letting me know.
Look at her harassing my dead mother. You're right on top there. I don't drink Coors Light, by the way.
Avatar and name are an oxymoron. Okay. Let me. What up, Herb? Oh, I'm good. I am about to do a segment I'm calling.
Yes, I'm sure this has never been done, Janelle, by the way. Never been done. Oh, look at King of Chaos harassing my dead mother. Aren't you so ethical?
The biggest pieces of crap on the internet. And we're going to read some comments. And
this has never been done, everybody. Everybody, this has never been done. This has never been done before.
Community posts. Some of them ironically got deleted, so that's why I had to get this other phone. And I'm hoping that it will at least go up to 1%. Like, goodness sake. As long as it don't turn off. But I'm gonna
Right, so groundbreaking. Jan's correct. You're absolutely right. So groundbreaking.
Get my stuff together here.
Nobody has to leave to go watch the Twats live stream. We'll play it right here.
Start reading these. And if anyone in the comments has, or anyone in the bushes, whatever, if y'all have something that you think deserves to be read and what's the word I'm looking for, recognized as one of the biggest pieces of crap.
Well, I would say you're a piece of crap. E-Beggars is a piece of crap. Munchie's a piece of crap. Goddess Dancer's a piece of crap. Anybody else?
On the internet. Then you let me know and I will check it out.
Never been done before. Never been done before.
Hey, just a girl. How are you? Okay. Let me get into where I have all these at. They're mainly what's her name? Oh, the angry lady.
She wants to tag with our mother.
Lady in my picture. The messy. They're like her and then chicken, and I've got some of Satan.
Oh my God. Everybody, it's never been done before. Never been done before. It's never been done before. It was never called Master POS Theater. It's never been done before. Never, ever, ever been done before.
So, I'm going to read these Satan ones first.
Oh, fucking godless dancer says Satan got dismissed by us. I have the text still. Shut up.
Okay, so apparently this was from SG's other live she did. I don't know if she did another one, but it's one of her live streams.
It's never been done before, you guys.
Satan says she got benzos and put a bunch of pill emojis.
That's the live stream from tonight, okay? That's the live stream from tonight. You harassed my kid again, Janelle. I swear to God, you are just not gonna be okay.
And then said, believe that. And then Satan says, she may have moved on to the H2, in my opinion.
That's tonight's live stream. Godless is more like it.
Again, first off, honey, you wish, don't deflect onto me. Okay? Like, you can ask anyone who knew me in active addiction. They would be able to tell you right away if I was high or not. So, go ahead.
And you were. Yes, okay.
Yourself. You have earned a place as one of the biggest pieces of crap on the internet. How does it feel, Satan?
Well, Satan is the biggest piece of crap on earth, but not Sharon, so
How does it feel?
that's fine.
Hey, Munchie. I borrowed the picture you made.
Hey,
I
twat.
had to. It was amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go into my other section.
It's so
My
amazing
other sectors.
and so inaccurate
I gotta find the ones that were deleted.
because I don't have a chorus light.
We'll save messy for last. I'm gonna go
Ah, they're saving the best for last.
to, and like I said, if anyone has someone they think that I should deserves to be on that list of the biggest pieces of crap on the internet,
It's called Masterpiece, Master POS Theater. Sorry.
Want me to read it out? Just let me know where.
King of Chaos says Munchie has more talent than No BS any day of the week. No BS draws like a toddler. We know how you think of toddlers, don't you?
Yeah, and I shall do it. I'm here to please the people.
And we know that you failed.
All right.
All right.
Come on.
How's that stent treating you, HD?
Screenshots. Gotta love screenshots. Oh, this one is a messy one. I'm gonna have to read this now because she's harassing Goddess Dancer, damn it.
Hippopotamus, Prancer, Heel Bender.
Hold on one moment. All right, gotta go back up. Sorry. Actually, there may be an easier way for me to do this. Hold on.
Yeah, you're real top notch at it.
Images.
Look at her. She thinks that her daughter is off limits while she harasses my daughter.
And
you know what? As do I. I think your daughter is off limits. You know, I do. I think your daughter is off limits.
Okay, so here's the honorable mention for Messy right now.
Honorable mention. Oh.
Hey, Leslie.
Oh, Honda's there. Yes, she'll go to church and she'll, pretend that she's not a fucking harassing twat.
How are you? Hey, beggars. How are you? Hey, Rebecca. Good to see everyone. Honk, honk, Dora the Thora.
Your mother's a whore.
I love honk honks. Okay.
And you're a whore.
So, Here, we have another member of the biggest pieces of crap on the internet.
I'm sure you're well associated with members, aren't you?
Gang, group, whatever you would like to call them, maybe cult. That's fitting as well.
Yes, we're
So she was sharing my beautiful goddess dancer's post. Like, how dare you, bitch? Bitch. Okay, so
I'll do whatever I want, and SG loves No BS's drawing. That tells you all you need to know. And Valdez gives her $50 because Valdez likes to tempt fate.
So, Goddess Dancer said, Messy, you cannot tell people where and who to send their money, and I promise you I will come for you.
Now, this has never been done. This is what she said in her last live stream. She's going to do something in her live stream that has never been done. Has this never been done?
And Methe says, rolling on floor, laughing my ass off. Okay, so I'll keep doing it. So you will come for me. LOL. I know you don't mean physically. God forbid you ever back up your behind the keyboard threats. Excuse me, Methe, you're one to talk.
I want to talk. You're not worth the gas. I'd kick your ass.
You talk crap all like you have one of the most vile mouths on the internet. That's what I should have named it. The biggest.
Oh, Munchie wants Brenda Floyd to open her wallet. Munchie wants Brenda Floyd to open her wallet. I wonder if that lake house is reported on the waiting list for housing also.
People on the interwebs. We can do either or. Just saying.
Just saying what? Stupidity?
Yeah, she's a bitch.
A bigger one than you.
Sorry, not sorry, but I just never liked chicken.
She's never liked chicken. She doesn't like chicken. Oh, wow. You know, that's a good point, Jans. Yes, never been done. Thought maybe you were talking about spending time with your children.
And that was truth. Okay, let me find my other screenshot so we can get this show a rolling. I'm trying to find the ones that chicken deleted. You can try to delete them, but they'll still be there.
Ooh, petrified. Petrified. Valdez says, I believe in you, Janelle. Keep going forward.
One momento. Okay. So, one moment. Let me get situated because it kind of sucks how I got to hold this phone. That's why I was hoping it would go to 1% so I could switch it to the other charger without it dying. But that's not a possibility. So, I'm going to have to figure out how to.
I know.
Here.
Especially coming from a math head. First, I was afraid. Then I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without no BS by my side. And I can't. And that's the truth.
Good thing I got a new phone because this is my old
and
one.
Janelle has one tooth. And Swiss is fat. And we're here to sing this song. Oh, e-beggars has a centimeter dong.
It's overheating.
And Janelle, your parenting is wrong.
Eating like Nut's car.
Ah, says the twat.
Like blown smoke suit.
Look who's talking. We know what you blow. Hello, Wild Wisdom.
Oh, thank you, e-beggars. That one worked this time. I see it. Yay. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Okay, so the first one, like I said, that I'm going to read is going to be from the dang chicken. And I get there's.
I know. Does she ever get to the point? The only point she knows about is the point on her needle.
There's people that likes the chicken, which is fine. You can, I guess, if you want to like her, that's your prerogative. But anyhow, that's beside the point. We are going to see what she had to say. She seems pretty obsessed with the snail over here.
Oh yes, we're all obsessed with escargot.
She says, Janelle, I noticed your post, and I would like to respond to what you're saying over there. I'm sure you would, chicken. I'm sure you would. You're saying that you are jealous and.
Oh, you beggars. At least SG is finally admitting she's a doxer. Who am I doxing? King of Chaos. Who am I doxing? And that she uses people's real life issues to triangulate who and where they are. Excuse me, Mr. I'm gonna check the weather there to try to triangulate where somebody is. Try again.
Upset that someone made peace with Sharon. And I'll tell you what you're not saying over there, Janelle. You're not saying you'll stand up for what's right or wrong, just that you're only going to stand up for your close friends from now on, right? I'm pretty sure I've had the same stance. I'm loyal.
Does your daughter know that she's the daughter of one of your clients?
To the ones who have been loyal to me. Okay? That's how that works. Treat people how you want to be treated, right? And I'm treating you.
If you were people, that might apply.
How you treat me, Matthew. So enjoy.
Nobody gives a fuck about you other than to ridicule you because you are just so ridiculous. That's right, throwing your lies around.
And chicken and whoever else. There's my beautiful goddess. Hey, Brian, how are
She's talking about me. I'm a beautiful goddess.
you? Okay, oops, let me not press no dang buttons or do anything wrong.
Too late. Too late.
HD, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, anyways.
She
Let me
isn't.
finish that before I
She
forget what.
isn't. She's on dialysis with a stent in her arm, hoping to get a kidney transplant.
I was at my segment of biggest pieces of crap on the
No, it's called Master POS Theater.
internet. We're exposing them live right now.
Better than seeing you exposed live. That's pretty disgusting, Amanda. Methy is now on a walker. Sadly, the bitterness has gone to her bones. Okay. Whatever you say. Hey, chicken winner.
Yeah, exactly, sis. The fuck? Okay. First off, chicken, to the part where you're saying someone's jealous and upset. Do you realize that
Do you realize that?
I am the one who wanted to not be friends with Sharon and distanced from her?
Let me just ask you a question. Do you realize the chicken winner really doesn't care? Do you? Like, do you?
It was not the other way around. Why do you think there's a few people that she would never?
Oh, did King of Chaos say, yeah, she's live, playing your live stream. So, got a problem with that?
Have back? That's because we dumped her ass, and she don't like being dumped.
Oh, come on now. You needed her ass when you wanted to make a fucking live stream that finally put you over the top to get monetized and more subscribers and stuff.
It upsets her. Okay, but no one is jealous or upset about that. It was more just the fact of I felt like, and I don't like I said, I'm not trying to talk about Elliot or whatever, but
But you will.
the whole reason that I even felt that way is it's just because like
But you can watch it here, CW. Why watch it there? Right? Why watch it there? Disclaimer, this is playing it within the Fair Use Act guidelines, altered in speed, and for commentary, educational, critiquing, which there is has so much to critique.
she's done some of the or said some of the nastiest stuff and done some of the nastiest stuff. So to me,
Oh, really? Says the Nazi? The naked Nazi?
it's just weird. And like I said, at first it felt like, okay, are you doing this just because you don't want to get
And
talked
humor.
about? But I mean, it is what it is. I don't judge her. I'm not mad at her. And I don't want to talk negatively about Elliot. It's her choice to make whatever decision she likes. It's just,
We've seen your decisions. They're no good.
like I said, I won't be there to defend. Okay. She said also, oh, the part where I'm just going to stand up for my close
This
friend.
is a real great Master POS theater. Not.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to stand up for those who have my back.
But you're still gonna be 4'11" and stupid.
Like on a regular and don't like go try to be cool with the enemy or not the enemy. I don't even want to say it that way, but
Ebegger says Satan is nasty. Well, we all know that the devil is nasty. But there's nobody here who is Satan. So there's only one Satan, and yes, they are nasty, and I'm sure that you're very well acquainted with them. SG is nasty, but longer duration. Okay, so I'm consistent. And CW is just a confused flip flopper. It's a tough call. Ah, if only you could be tough anything, ye beggars. You wouldn't even last in a woman's prison.
people that have done nasty things, okay?
Says the
Satan
hooker. Says the hooker.
posted nasty videos about my child, tried to post nasty lies about her.
No. Don't even try it while you're sitting there and you've let all that go by pertaining to my kid who's done nothing to you. I don't even know your kid's name, nor do I care to know it, you know? King of Chaos goes, SV and SG are definitely fighting for the top spot. Top spot of what? I believe you have the top spot of eczema. You fucking weirdo.
And my book.
Fun fact, SG tried to keep the peace with No BS and SV so they don't turn on her and make her life miserable. This guy's delusional. He's talking about himself and his, eh, aka friends, that do that to Munchie, you know? Yeah, we actually do like each other here. We're not like you guys who are petrified of Munchie. Oh, please, random. Give it a rest. That's why you called yourself random.
Other. So I feel that it is warranted that I would never want to mess with her again and wouldn't trust her and wouldn't trust anyone that talks to her. Because honestly,
So
like
you
I
are
said,
talking about Elliot. So basically you are talking about Elliot. So okay. Good looking out.
anyone who talks to her personally offline, I don't want nothing to do with you. Oh no, not the FBI. I'm so scared.
Nobody said anything about the FBI, only you.
Okay, so let's finish chickens. Some of these
Oh,
clothes
King of
look
Chaos, you think that Sharon can't forget everything that No BS has said about her? Well, let me just remind you of what Janelle said about you when you were friends here and would come here, that you were a PEDO. Remember that? Remember the hearted comment of the E-Bug's dead dad and saying something about, E-Bug. Do you remember that? Remember that? Then you lick their ass, E-Baggers, because you're used to that shit. You do it all the time at the bus station or any public bathroom that might, pay for those kind of services. That, look at King of Chaos goes, I'm sure SG dislikes Nobias quite a bit also. Wait a minute, you said I was in love with her. I said I do love her stuff. I love No BS. Is there a problem with any of that? But she can't afford to have No BS focus on her. Oh, I can't afford to have No BS focus on me. She just asked me to sing. I know she wants to make a video of me singing. She gives me the lyrics. I'll sing it, motherfucker. I don't care. Because I think she's very funny.
friends you have to be some of the biggest bullies out here. You're only saying this because you know it will upset the person you're talking about.
Yes, this has never ever been done before. Tossing that salad. I was not evicted, Carrie Man. And you're right, I didn't move. So I think you need to just shave your arms.
You look more desperate for control over where others go. Okay, first, can I address that? Okay, so, do I
Will you be dressing for that? Because I think that would be great. Um, King of Chaos says, I mean, just think about it. None of them, not SV, not SG, not No BS, stand on their convictions. They all cave and engage in some bizarre circle jerk over there. You wish you were in a bizarre circle jerk, motherfucker. You've even been ejected from them. Nobody wants you anywhere. You can't be in a circle jerk with tweezers and a magnifying glass, motherfucker. Nobody wants you around that. Play-Doh is way so salty, isn't it? Play-Doh is very salty. It is very salty. It did sound ignorant, does sound ignorant, will make them feel even more ignorant.
control where people go, or am I controlled by what other people say? Which one
Who cares what you're controlled by? Hmm?
is it? You can't have it both ways, okay?
Oh, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from?
Can't have it both ways. Which one is it?
Whenever she wants to try to sound smart, she uses phrases that I use.
Okay. You people. I hate when someone says you people. I've accidentally said it before and I feel so bad when I say
She
it.
prefers y'alls. Y'alls. Yes, that is correct, CW. She is incontinent. You are correct. She is incontinent. She does have bladder control issues.
Don't like it, but anyways, she says, "You people try to isolate anyone that aren't stuck up your ass and go to other channels or make amends to stop the arguments with those you dislike. You can
Is this on Lou? Is she doing Lou here?
kill me every time, Janelle. Also, I saw your comments about me on Debbie's post. I'm glad you did, because if I cared, I wouldn't have posted them publicly. Don't you think?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Like, obviously, I knew you'd see them.
Carrie Man says, well, I know of two biggest pieces of shit in the world. Good, don't include them in your you eat fecal matter for money show. Don't want you to choke. Carrie Man says, of course she is going to play you. She cannot socialize like a normal human. Bartenders can never socialize. Bartenders do not know how to socialize. Random puts nut emojis because no, this is sped up. This is sped up, you guys. Should I put it even faster? Because it's sped up. This is sped up. I'll put it faster. Puts nut emojis, like, as if that really bothers Annette. Like, seriously? Caraman says, we control her. She allows us to take over her thoughts. She is obsessed. Okay.
I don't give enough. I don't like you, and I will never like you. Also, oh yeah, so
I think you should get rid of that comment. That I think let's just take that one away. Let's take that one away.
making peace with you. Would you consider that weak of me, bully? Oh yeah, apparently I am a bully. I'm a bully, everyone. You can't stand anyone who talks to Sharon. Yeah, that's true. It's not that I can't.
Yeah, if a Beanie Baby was a bully. Like, come on now. Carrie Man, how can I say I never called on anyone if I said I called on Nitty twice? You just say it right there. She called on Nitty twice, but says she has never called on anyone. No, I said I did call on him. She's so beat. Carrie Man, it's freaking hilarious how much time she spends on us. Then why are you there spending time on me?
Can't stand them. Like I said, I just don't want anything to do with them. I have trust issues. Yes, I do. You're one of the weakest people.
I think you have rust issues and lust issues for strangers with $20.
I've ever seen. Okay, so how can I be weak, but I can control what people do?
Well, how can I? Not calling anyone, but calling Nitty twice. I mean, like, and say it myself. Like, come on now. Simmer down over there, dwarf.
I would like to know the secret to that, because I don't know what I'm even doing here. All right, let me check the comments real quick. I've been bad and not looking.
I'm Carrie Man. Nobody mentioned you till you started talking. So it's not that yeah, bust issues too. Yes, bust issues too. Dust issues too. Dust issues too. Yep. Rust, lust, bust, dust. Can't bust a nut.
Oh,
Yes, Carrie Man, you were not mentioned in the least, so nobody was thinking about you. You had to open your mouth to be thought about. I'm pretty certain, and that's the only way you get people's attention. King of a centimeter prick says, Carrie Man, I don't give SG a single thought. Aren't you a funny one? During my day. And even that isn't daily unless I see her up here, maybe every third day. But SD can't obsessing. It's sad. So sad. Sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation. King of chaos seems to be a sorry girl. So sad.
But one for me, Munchie. Oh my gosh, I would love one. I would feel honored. I just got the Chat GBT app like a day, like 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, they're all gonna become artists now. They're all becoming artists. Ooh, who needs art school when you've got douchebags like this?
I haven't messed with it yet. My friend told me to download it and said it would like help me make videos and do different things, and it does look pretty sweet. Like if you
Come on now. Is there really any actual help for you? Come on now.
if you're using it for the right things, it's very cool. But I keep seeing that there's a lot of the fake AI generated videos going around and about celebrities and whatnot, and people are thinking it's real. It's crazy. Very sad. I thought chickens were pretty good. You know what I was thinking with chicken? Like, this is my vision, Munchie, okay? So I think that there should be a trailer. Okay,
You know
we
how
gotta have a
dumb this
trailer.
bitch is that she doesn't even know that her friends that are typing in there and allowing, the ones she's got modded, using my daughter's name. Don't care if her daughter's name gets used, even though it won't. Not by me. I don't know it. Carrie Man goes, that's okay. She can stay mad and build up the toxins. No, no, no. Valdez can do that for us.
And then chicken's got to be on the roof. She's got to be on the roof. Either that or she's got to be like laying on the ground, smoking a cigarette because, she's still alive, even if she fell off the roof. But like, either have her oxygen tank dang.
Is this supposed to be something funny? Is it really? Yes, everybody, somebody on an oxygen tank and making fun of them is fucking hysterical. Hysterical. You guys, isn't that funny? That's a real knee slapper. That's so funny. Like, you're fucking stupid. Are you hearing yourself?
Dangling off the roof. Or hang on.
That'd be like if we were like you trash bags and drew pictures of your mother on chemotherapy or something. Or maybe, E-Bagger's mother, he claims that she died of cancer, same thing. Or him pulling the plug on his own father because he was weak. He was weak. Remember that community post? That was a real whack out, strange thing for a son to write about his father. Uh, more or less admitting that he killed his father. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty disgusting, e-baggers. Remember that? I believe I've got it screenshotted somewhere. So, yeah. But we don't think that shit's funny. We don't. Hi, Tanger. I don't know who Mary is. Yes, Carrie Man. Oh, Janelle, we're all. Oh, King of Chaos says we're mad that Janelle is succeeding. Succeeding in what? All right, but you're gonna stay on live, right? Yeah, well, you're staying live with us, right, Tander?
OMG, Valdez, thank you. We didn't have to do that. Sorry, my dad's leaving. That's why I paused or muted it. Thank you, though, Valdez. Really sweet. Hang on, I'll be right back.
The proud father of a hooker. Hi, Kimber. She's succeeding because she's not hooking anymore. She's succeeding because she's not hooking anymore. Living at her parents, asking her boss if she can work naked. Success. Success.
My bad, my bad. Hey, Random. Yes, thank you to Valdez and Vickers. Thank you both. Like I said, I appreciate any and everything.
We know.
And okay, I have to address this because I did hear. Wait, maybe it's in one of these things, but just real quick before I forget, for the biggest pieces of crap on the internet segment.
It's Master POS Theater, and yes, it has been done. You didn't just come up with it, freak.
S to the G was trying to say that, basically trying to act like I was trying to get money out of you, Valdez, because you had asked how much tags were. And in my head, I'm thinking that you were just curious how much they cost in this area. You get what I mean?
Come on. Give it a rest. Look at.
And not only that, like in Michigan, it's weird because it depends on your vehicle and you have to renew on your birthday. So when I bought the car, I only had like what 4 or 5 months till my birthday, so it was only like somewhere between like
She
40.
didn't buy that car just 4 or 5 months ago.
55 and $55, something like that. So they prorate it, but you have to pay the full year when your birthday rolls around. So
Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. You live at home, boo-hoo.
125 would be a full year. But I'm not telling you because I expect you to pay for my tax because I've already gotten a very generous amount of super chats, which I greatly appreciate. And I'm not freaking greedy, like, for heaven's sake. Definitely not. If anything, I give way too much.
Please, I believe that prior to you getting those super chats, you said to somebody, why did you send me a request for $10? I don't have $10 to give you. Then you showed all the lotions you bought. Shut up. Yeah, what do you give? STDs? That doesn't count, okay? STDs and crabs and bad advice does not count.
Real life.
What do you give? No, really, what do you fucking give? What the fuck do you give?
Okay. I love it. Hello, my favorite snail. My favorite random. Prednisone.
Mm-hmm. The shit she did to Karen, yeah.
I know, right, Valdez? It's freaking insane. Like I said, I think that's gonna be what.
Valdez is insane because we've never done anything to her, but she has a hair across her ass. So she has a imaginary rivalry with me for some reason. Look at King of Chaos. I don't even see Rainbow Doodlebug here, and he's saying Diddlebug has a crew. Wow. Wow, King of Chaos. You sicko. Thought munching monster, motherfucker. Sicko.
One of the ones I read for the biggest pieces of crap on the internet. I think Messy's live right now. I just haven't checked it yet because I'm doing my own thing.
You thought you read your first fucking comments that you read were from my current live that is going on. Coming from this current live that is going on. You think I'm live right now? You're gonna be all right. She's so pissed.
You know, this was my idea. I came up with it. I hope you know, Messy. Like, don't even try to take credit for
This was my idea. I came up with it. She must be being facetious right now, right?
my idea.
Mm.
Biggest pieces of crap on the internet. Okay. And you get the award. Chicken gets the award. Satan gets the award. Aren't you all excited? Okay.
Shut up. But anybody's excited to get an award. Go ahead, give it to me. What do I get? What do I win?
I know, right, you beggars? Finally.
Look at King of Chaos. He can't stop talking about everybody. He goes, and people who aren't even here. He goes, both Ellen and Diddlebug have me blocked. But so does Luna. Luna and Ellen and Duda my happy blog. Shut up, King of Chaos.
Is she at Tanja? Is she at Tanja's house? I heard the roosters.
You know that roosters are other places than Tandra's house, right? You know that Tandra doesn't even have a rooster anymore. Do you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Tandra is now raising alpacas, okay? Fucking alpacas, bitch. Llamas. You know what they'll do to you? Spit right in your face. That's right. Llamas.
So someone was definitely right. I feel that she either got evicted or had to move from that apartment. I do feel that.
Why does where I live, what does that have to do with you, Janelle? Because, I could find where you live and it could be an issue for you. You, on the other hand, shouldn't tempt fate. So I think that you should just stop. Just stop. You're not anything. You're an embarrassment. You're just an embarrassment.
It's true now.
I thought you were
Because
raising I thought that you were raising those poison dart frogs.
Okay, so here is another one from Messy that we're going to log into our biggest. She gets called the biggest, most nasty, vile speaking women on the internet.
What do I get for that? Everybody, I hope you're at least thumbs upping for that, because, I'm going to need to be compensated for that. So, if we could, everybody, at least thumbs up. Free but encouraging. Goddess is threatening Janelle and says she's going to get a stern fist in that last tooth. So apparently you're getting on her nerves, Janelle, and you're gonna get a fist in that last tooth.
That's her title.
Title.
Okay.
Title.
She's the star of the show. That's why I'm using.
Nuh-uh. I'm the star of the show. I was the star of my own show. Now I'm the star of her show. Oh my. Shouldn't you be splitting half those fucking super chats with me?
She says, that nasty snail hooker is actually posting young people's pictures and full names on her page to be spiteful. How disgusting. Okay, Methy, you do realize that all of them are above 18, I asked. And
so what? Did you ask him if you could post on your soliciting YouTube page? Like, I mean, do you really think any of us believe that you do not solicit on this page? You know, come on now. Of course you do. You're a fucking hooker. You can take the whore off Backpage because it closes down, but you can't take the whore out of the whore. You're a whore. Yes, Kimbers. Yes.
they actually gave me coupons when I told them that I shared social media, like, telling people to vote for them.
We actually watched the whole transaction and that didn't occur. No. You actually had somebody else's coupon. It wasn't even your coupon. And you went and then you left. You didn't say nothing to them. They didn't give you no coupons. They didn't do shit. Why are you lying? Oh, that's right. Because you lie on your back for your work. You lie every day. You're just a lying twat bag. So that's why I forgot.
Two buy one, get one free.
Swiss said this to you, Sharon. Now this is funny. This is probably one of the funniest comments so far. Okay, Sharon Swiss says to you, she thinks that you're Satan because she's possessed. So the only thing that she ever sees is Satan. Okay, that's the only thing she sees. So everybody in life is Satan to her because she's possessed. So she goes, "See, Satan, I don't have warrants. I can get into a fight. You won't need the police for imaginary ass grab. You're gonna really need the popos. No one is grabbing her ass. They're probably trying to grab the stolen bike back." Okay. At what point was your brain stolen? Okay, so you just said that. Now is Sharon still here? Is Sharon still here? Sharon, is it all right if Swiss goes to your house? Because in my opinion, she pretty much just challenged you to a fight. So, um, I'm kind of thinking perhaps, if
Like, that's no coincidence. And I want the store to win because
man, you're just pushing it too by letting that thing in there that keeps harassing my kid, It's almost like you just don't care about your kid because, damn, man, you make it so fucking hard to have scruples, because you just want to sit there and harass somebody's kid. You just want to keep it up, don't you, Janelle?
the drinks. And then I also want one of the baristas to win because I believe they get like some type of scholarship or, I don't know, money. And they're all very sweet and kind, and I think they do an excellent job. So I don't see how that's being spiteful. The only thing that would be spiteful is
while you're harassing my daughter. No, listen, whore. While you're harassing my daughter. Really?
talk to them. That would be disgusting, which is clearly where your head's at, Messy. Get it together, bish. Okay, let's go to the next.
I don't even remember what she was talking about. Does anybody? She said clearly that's where my head's at, but I don't even remember what she was talking about. Does anybody remember? I don't even know what she was talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. How she was getting something for free that wasn't hers and then putting their names up and then just lying. That's right, I forgot. Oh, so Goddess Dancer is lovers with Munchie, but I can't love no BS's no BS's art, actual art.
Minute before or after that last one I read, it said
Hippopotamus Prancer wants people to give Munchie a thumbs up, the old BBL. I know, and now look what they're doing here and trying to jack Master POS Theater. In the meantime, poor fucking e-baggers is trying to jack off with tweezers.
So out of spite, Janelle, the bad mother, is harassing other people's children by putting their full name and picture online. I think everybody should take care of that accordingly. Okay, same, because you're pretty much repeating yourself, but saying it in a different way. If I were going to be spiteful,
it was in the same community post. It's yeah, so but yeah, I don't understand what's the point of any of this.
Put people's kids on the internet. Don't you think it would be somebody that I don't like from on here?
Oh, you mean like mine? Interesting. So you're admitting that you do that shit because you're such a fucking dirtbag, douchebag bitch.
Why would I just put people from my favorite coffee shop on there to be spiteful?
Because it was mentioned, and then you screenshotted it and put a community post up about it. So it was out of spite. It wasn't something that you thought of till it was pointed out, and then you reiterated on it by screenshotting it and putting it in your community post.
This is how much you try to twist up people's words. And
so once again, Swiss Miss says to share. Wait, oh no, she's saying this to Wild Wisdom. Hold up. Wild Wisdom, I have no record, and I'll be sure to have bail money handy. I too know cops. It's a common. Bitch, sit in jail with a black eye. Oh my god, Sharon. Even if you don't have a car, I really think that you should take a bus there, man. I can freak this bitch out. Be in front of her. This bitch is fucking out the chain.
Or the things I post or do say, whatever. Like, you're very strange.
Yes.
You are a strange one, too.
Okay. Says the Queen of Misfits.
Oh no, not the bitterness has gone to her bones.
Maybe it's gotta be your mom's.
Goddess go. Is Messy live? Should I turn Messy on or should I keep reading the posts? I at least was trying to find the other chicken winner one.
So you basically say you really suck at Master POS Theater. Oh, now they're all asking her to play my live stream. So basically, yes, the Queen has spoken.
We already explained the tags, the car tag situation. And FYI, in Michigan, you have to show proof of insurance, and they actually check like that it's active. So you can't just get away with not having insurance and getting tags.
You can't get tags without insurance, you stupid twat. What?
Try again, bish. That's why I said, you want to say I'm
Bitch.
driving illegally. No, I'm not.
I don't care what you're driving. I don't give two fucks about you. I really don't. You know, I really, really don't.
And then get pissed when I say it back to you. Well, what do you expect? I'm treating you how you treat me.
I don't treat you like anything. I don't care about you. I don't treat you like anything, no. Honestly, I don't. So your delusions and your imaginary rivalry is it's pretty ridiculous. It's getting more ridiculous on the daily. Wow, look what you're writing. You're really letting people write that about my kid in your live stream? Damn, man. You are really, really, really not showing real concern for your family.
I bet you love it, don't you? You seem to. Oh, thank you, Valdez. You're so sweet. I feel like I'm missing. Hang on, let me.
Brain cells?
Try to sit myself up so I can read these comments.
I don't know. Being illiterate, it's.
So sad how small they are. Okay, there we go. That's why I like not having the camera on, because then I can put these up. Oh yes, thank you, Valdez. You're so sweet. Oh, she's playing my live stream. How do you like being the biggest piece of crap on the internet, Matthew? I don't know who's the bigger piece of crap.
Seriously, coming from you, do you honestly believe that that's takes any kind of effect?
You, chicken, or Satan? I mean, can anyone help me out? Who would you vote for as the biggest piece of crap on the internet out of Satan, Methy?
Shut the fuck up. Do you hear yourself? Satan, Methy, or chicken? We're not the whole internet, you dumb bitch. You don't know the whole fucking internet. That's how ridiculous you are. Are you that delusional that you think you know the whole internet? You don't know the whole internet. There's more to the internet than CWC. All right, delusional twat.
And dang, chicken. See how quickly I forget who they are?
I can't believe I have this bitch
honestly
at
how important they are.
1.5. Can we believe I have her at 1.5?
Not very much. I just like to give them a taste of their own medicine back.
You can't. You can't. You just fucking can't. Ah, God.
And e-beggars, you're my witness.
Valdez, I don't want shit from you, you twat. Oh my god, I know. I guess I've heard the story like a couple of times.
You have seen me like take a lot of crap and not say anything. I've tried every which way.
No,
in this
well, we know.
community to see like
No, you
if
have
something
tried
different would
every
work.
which way. No, you have tried every which way, but no, 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 not that, you know? Yeah, you know what's not okay is the subject at hand.
And nope, because there was a time I apologized to you, Methy, and what'd you do? You ruined it within like 2 to 3 minutes.
I never
And at
heard
that
you apologize to me in the least. All right, good night. But you could support against, you know, other things happening at the subjects of at hand. But
that point, I realized you're someone I would never want to mess with, anyways. Yeah, and I respect that, Valdez. I know a lot of people like the chicken, like I said, and obviously I don't control what others do. Like, come on now. My biggest beefs are more so SVSG for sure. Like I said, chicken is like an annoying gnat that won't go away. That's how I feel about chicken. But SG and SB are just so
because she
dreadful.
is talking about you too here, Sharon. So you are the subject of at hand here. So your input But that's okay. If you don't want to put any input, that's okay. Set it.
Freaking dreadful. They're miserable. Oh, we could call it that too. Janelle's new segment called Giving Recognition to the Biggest,
Oh, we could also
nastiest.
call a segment calling Janelle's family members and local neighbors and friends and finding out why she makes a t-shirt calling herself locally hated and how many of their husbands has she fucked. Hmm. That'd be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
Hypocritical dishes on the internet. It could have so many names. Yes, and that's why it's annoying that Chicken claims that, oh yeah, I totally believe that. I definitely believe that. And I find it funny that, like, Sharon hated No BS, like, hated them, and was always trying to figure out who they were because she hated them that much. And now they are BFFs.
Mm, mm-mm.
Like, it's funny. And I say BFFs because literally
Well,
she's always
obviously, the only people defending against this are the people who are here defending against it. So I think that you're also imagining other things too, Janelle, okay? I don't think you're seeing things quite the way they are. It's a possibility not everybody is on the same page.
that's the most annoying thing too. Would say it will be like someone's live stream and chatting.
Warriors are warriors, and they defend.
And making comments and being like, everything always has to be about her. So fucking annoying. Like, can you talk about something besides yourself or Steven or Peter? Like, nobody wants to hear about that. Okay? No one cares how great of a man Steven is. Like, good for you. Like, you take that.
Mm. Any response?
Man, and you just go away with him. Nobody gives a crap. Trust me, nobody's jealous. If I wanted,
I'm actually holding my tongue right now because, yes. No need to respond when the person who could have responded was here and could respond.
a young hot guy, best believe I would have a young hot guy, but I don't want a young hot guy. I just, I don't know. Like I said, I worry about in life right now, working, well, God first, and then obviously daughter, working, kids,
No, Tander. No, she's not.
family. Those are priorities. My friends that love and care about me. Random, I really think so. I'm not even gonna lie. You and they want to make fun of me and make videos about me because I share things from like my past lifestyle, but I'm not ashamed and I share it because it could either A, help someone, or it's showing proof that people try to pretend like they don't do stuff like that for money, but trust me, everyone has their.
Okay, Janelle, but what does this have to do with me or Tanger or Chicken Winner or Sharon or Nobias or Ellen or anybody else that was mentioned in that? You know what I mean? So we know that Swiss is scoping the chat because she's like, ew, Tanju, worried about Satan being bothered. Some desperation there.
Price, especially if you're using. Now, if you're sober, I would say no. Like, there'd be some people that would walk away, but when you're using, you have a price. Believe me. Believe it. And Satan trying to say that I am using, like, what would make you think that, honey?
I don't know. Like, bottom line though is you keep saying SG, and the troll accounts in your room are focusing on me and my friends and my daughter. And that's what they said in there. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that. That's what they said. Yeah, so and now you're talking Jewish stuff in there, Janelle, so yeah.
If I was using, I wouldn't be working my butt off. I would not be working my butt off for what I could make in 1 hour in 1 week. If I were using, you would not see me on here ever. Because when I was using all this stuff, YouTube was the last priority to me. The only thing I cared about was watching videos or listening to music on YouTube. That was it. That's all I cared about news. I didn't care about.
Hi, Nat. Hello.
Getting on and having a channel, and I don't know. That's what was weird to me is when I got on here after I got sober.
So I don't understand. So how is everybody else on something but caring about YouTube? But when you were using, you didn't care about YouTube. I mean, where do you get off? Like, why don't you just do what you need to do? So Valdez says, SV gets pissed when the chat isn't talking about her and her boyfriend.
All the people begging and getting money that are like active addicts. It was just like nuts to me because it's like, dang, it's that easy. Like people just throw money at it. Like when you're freaking using, like that is crazy. Carrie Ann, how are you? Oh, Carrie Ann, we are doing my new segment that I came up with. Brand new segment called The Biggest Pieces of Crap on the Internet. And we give them recognition by reading comments and posts.
Yes, you just came up with it.
And tonight, our biggest pieces of crap so far have been chicken, Methy. Methy's the biggest one. I don't know. It's a close call with her and Satan. They're pretty close together. Too close to call.
Mm. Yes, she jacked my gig so badly.
And Messy's playing us. I bet she's reading all the comments. So if you want to tell her something, go ahead and write it.
Bitch, you had already started to read the comments out of my live stream. That's what the start of it was. Twat bag.
In the comments. I hope that you're a big mad, Messy.
I'm not actually.
That would make me smile. That would make my night.
Don't smile, please. We've seen them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the nut. Don't worry, she's gonna be added because I'm pretty sure
Did she do something to you? Did Annette do something to you? Mm-hmm.
One of her too, a comment she made, but she's not a bully and doesn't ever say anything rude or mean. Okay.
Look at random doxing people in there.
Oh, here's another one Methy posted. The snail is such a trash bag. She literally allows people to sit in her live stream and spread false rumors about people and talk about people's kids. How dare you? 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 Where do you get off thinking that it's okay to allow people to talk about other people's kids in your live stream?
That makes sense to me.
You trash bag slut. You wonder why people would say stuff about you and your kids. Look at the stuff you let that trash bag Monte say about people's kids in your live stream. Grow the effing, you stupid whore. Wow, she sounded triggered in that one, huh?
No, actually, you sounded triggered. That was you. That was your voice.
But us. Messie's playing us. Would you like to give her a special message? She's probably mad that I came up with this cool idea and she didn't. That's probably what she's really mad about. Because I guarantee you, she's sitting there thinking, why didn't I think of this first? Like, I know you're mad. I know you're mad, Bessie.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So,
frustrated.
sorry.
I'm angry. I'm gonna
let me get my composure here.
I'm gonna kick something.
Okay, here we go, everyone. Drum roll. We're adding a new person. 2. The biggest pieces of crap on the internet. Dun dun dun. Guess who it is? It's the net nut. I'm not a net.
Yes, because I never did anything to you. Ever, Janelle, you stupid whore.
Nut. I'm a neck nut. Okay, let's see what she has to say. I can't remember what this was under, but it was just a comment she made. And it was a long
Thank
one,
you,
actually,
Riley.
for the net nut. Miserable. Hang on, can I talk like her? So miserable clowns in this community can't take accountability for their own bad parenting skills. You know what you forgot to put in there, Net? That you should not be giving anyone parenting advice.
No, that you should not be giving anyone parenting advice. Her kids are fine. What's yours? They weren't raised by you.
We all know. I don't even got to say it. We all know what the F you did.
We all know what the F you
so,
did.
No, I would never take any parenting advice from you ever.
You should take parenting advice from Hannah Nussbaum.
No. The fuck? Jeez. Okay. I'm trying to. She's got a weird voice. They are way out of our league. What league is that? What league are we way out of? Oh, yeah, that's right. We aren't the biggest pieces of crap on the internet.
Absolutely, you are.
Y'all are. Good to know.
Y'all are. Good to know. Well, we're so informed now. We're so informed. Pennsatucky has told us.
Bullying banshees. I am moving on. These pathetic, vile human beings do not deserve 1 ounce of my energy. Really, Nut? Is that why you're writing a whole comment? I'm not even halfway through yet. How much energy?
Does it mention you? No, it doesn't.
Did it take you to write this comment? Okay. Yes, we all have struggles in life. And why are you stealing my period thing, bitch? I'm the one who does multiple.
Periods are punctuation. I believe that's a worldly thing. Like, punctuation, you didn't invent it, you fucking weirdo.
Periods.
You may have invented puncture wounds, but not punctuation.
Quit jacking my shit, man. Bitch. Okay.
Says the bitch who's jacking my shit.
Oh my gosh, I can't with the Nut. She's so, she really drives me crazy. Like, she's one that I really cannot.
I'm sure it was a short drive. Pretty sure.
How can someone be this big of a piece of crap and not smart? Okay. Yes, we all have struggles in life. No excuse to take it out on people. You do not even know on the internet. And this is what the CWC is all about.
Well, the CWC isn't all about it, but certain people are all about it.
The brightest tools in the shed, really not. You're really gonna say that? Oh man, Nut. Oh man. I think you moved to the number 1 spot.
Drove you crazy.
Moved it on up to the number 1 spot.
Hi, liar alert. Apparently she hears Annette like a robot. I'm sorry, liar alert, to put you through it. SG, top of the list scammer, is telling people to tip your host.
Good point. E-beggars, good point. Because you know what's
On
fucked up?
his
I just
tweezers.
talked about Chet. I just said it the other, in my live. I was talking about how I just got it. How ironic.
Or penicillin.
Okay.
He just got his.
2 of them are lucky to have parents who will take them in at age 50. Who's 50?
All right. Then you look 60.
I am 40, honey.
No, you're not.
Satan's 50. But she can't even go visit her mom. And nope, I don't give a fuck. She's the one person I don't give a fuck. Her and Muffy, fuck them. Fuck them. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
Let me
you
keep
wish.
going before Nut makes me fall asleep. And help them
She
raise.
lives with Tanger, they say. I don't live with Tanger, but whatever you want to say. Thank you, Tanger. Thank you, Tanger. That's very nice of you to say. No, you didn't say her name in that comment. No.
These are kids. The kids are grown. Like, the majority of them are grown. They're teenagers. Like, trust me, my children are just fine.
You weren't with them when they were growing. They're just fine because you weren't around. Okay?
We don't need any help or input from you. Because my kids never got left in a car, okay? When I went to a gas station, I don't care if I was literally just going in to pay, I would get.
Well, what else would you be going in to doing? What else would you be going in there to be doing? That just doesn't make sense.
My kids out the car and take them in with me just to pay, buckle them back in. Like, these are the things you have to do when you're a parent. And yes, I did get into addiction and made that dumb mistake, but I feel I did the right thing and made sure they were with their dads, taken care of. And that's the only question I have for myself.
So that has nothing to do with you. I mean, seriously.
I had CPS involvement. Would I have stopped doing the drugs then? Because I feel like I would have, because that was one of my biggest fears, was having my kids go into the system. So trust and believe that one has never happened. None of my kids have ever been in foster care, etc. So shut the F up with that.
Nobody said that your kids were in the system.
Never lost custody either. I've always had custody of my.
You just said they were raised with their fathers. That's not having custody. Does she not know what custody is? That's interesting.
Kiddos. Okay, anyways. It's still not done yet. My gosh, see how long it is. But she's not wasting her energy, you guys. She's not wasting her energy, but I haven't even read the whole post yet. Sheesh. Okay. Oh no. Something happened. Am I still here?
Oh, God,
okay. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, you were in custody. There you go. You were in custody. Yeah, get it straight. Get it straight.
Oh no. Is everyone listening? Oh, everyone's over hate listening at Methy's. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, I'd rather have quality people than a giant quantity any day. Okay.
And yet you don't have either.
The way they talk. Oh, sorry. I thought I was messy. I'm the nut. Sorry, I gotta talk like the nut. The way they talk in front of their kids is just pure disgusting, especially on a public forum. Even, are you serious, nut? Everything that, hang on, pause or muting until my dad gets done.
Okay, adult. Muting till your papa gets done. Muting till pops gets done. Oh, whatever, who knows.
Is Messy mad because I have a loving family?
No. I don't think they loved you enough.
I gotta hurry up and finish. Hey, Spank.
You became a hooker, okay? So yeah, I'm so mad. So mad.
Spanky? Oh, she definitely is Spanky. She actually was the first person in the group. Methy is the star of the show, though,
You know.
she's got to be the star, so we're going to let her be the star.
You're not letting me be it. Sexist match.
And then Satan and Chicken and the Nut are runners up. I'm trying to hurry and read, Nut has no energy or time, and she's not going to talk about us anymore or be in the CWC. But clearly,
you should just stop talking about people, and then it might be okay.
She has time. Clearly, I have time, honey. They do not even realize they give themselves a bad look. That is how nutty they are. He. Okay, I am done with my rant. Have a good night.
That was hysterical. I can barely contain myself from the laughter. That was just, ooh, that was so funny, you guys. Wasn't she so funny? Oh my God, that was so funny. Wow.
Oh, this is from Methy's chat. Kind of interesting. Rainbow Diddlebug. You're getting entered into the biggest pieces of crap on the internet.
Mm.
Yes, you are. You're entered right in. Okay. The Diddlebug said Elliot was live. So I'm just reading from one of Methy's live streams.
I don't think you are. There's nobody in my channel named Diddlebug. So really, I don't think that you are. Yes, we do love you.
Elliot was live. Yep. I don't trust Elliot. I was Team SV. I'm loyal, so stick to my crew. And this is all Rainbow Doodlebug saying this. Ooh, maybe we can truly figure out who it is. Elliot had a strike, then made a second channel. I promise I had nothing to do with a strike. And then Diddlebug said Tatiana is out. And then said again, I promise I had nothing to do with the strike. It's not my style.
My God, she even makes my chat boring, doesn't she?
Okay. Sure. Okay, hold on.
God dang. It's terrible.
Yeah, maybe that was it. I swore. Let me keep going. I swore I had more that Chicken deleted.
I can't believe this is sped up to 1.5. It's painful.
Yeah, apparently Diddlebug has a crew. SV was her number one. That's kind of interesting. And it kind of sounds like Ellen more and more. If not
Jesus.
Chicken, who else could it be?
Your mother?
I don't know, though. I've noticed there's some of the people that say, always had it or live streams. I've noticed they've got better out. Maybe it could be one of them.
Okay.
But clearly they said they're a Satan lover, so we have that. This coffee is so delightful.
You're delightful.
Dear, how are you?
Another fucking weirdo.
I am clapping back right now.
But she's got the clap.
Tomorrow I'll try to do a normal, regular live stream.
Oh, God.
I believe I'm going to church.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't remember if it's going to be the camp meeting or not. We shall see. I've kind of been
slacking on church.
She's
been slacking on church.
Looking for
slacking.
Exhausted, overly tired.
Hi.
Even my coworker was he's like, you've pretty much been working outside the past 2 weeks.
And
Like,
yet you only have one strip of fucking sunburn on you. Not on your arms, not on your legs. Nowhere else do you have sunburn. Nowhere else. Yeah.
85% of the time, and he's right. He's very right. That's how I've got the muscles. I do lots of heavy lifting, bunch of crazy stuff outside. Not me. I don't want that phone number. No, thank you.
Swap bag.
Let me see if I can find any other ones.
She's prepared.
Dang it, I swore that I had a couple more things. Dang it.
Dang it. Dang it. Dagnabbit.
Dora the horror.
Your mother's a whore. You just are dying for your fucking family to be fucking harassed, aren't you? Just fucking dying for it, aren't you? You don't give two shits about your family.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody putting you in the corner, like they say. Ain't nobody putting baby in the corner. Ain't nobody putting you in the corner. Ain't nothing happen. But
do you mean hippopotamus? She can't fit in a corner. King of Chaos. I find it odd that SG decided to come for me. You and Swiss and Lou in the last 3 days. Guess she is a few dollars short of hitting the $100 mark for the end of the month. Shut up, King of Chaos. You're a few fucking inches short of being a real man. Not just a few.
I find it funny because I've been calling you goddess on purpose, and now I'm bad. I'm so bad. It's probably my fault because I've been like, if I say Swiss, I'd be like, oh, oops, I mean goddess. So I guarantee that's.
And we say hippopotamus. You say goddess. We say hippo.
Probably why they think that. Part of it. Plus, you haven't been live or been on a live. Yeah. That's one thing I love about you is you speak your mind. You say what you need to say.
It's a short conversation. Real quick.
And you're not afraid to say it. Like,
not from behind a keyboard anonymously.
And you stand for what you believe in and you don't like switch it up or back
I
down.
believe she needs heftier heels.
And they want to act like, oh, people flip-flop and this and that. Like Kimber's, what the F? Like her and Stephanie, I thought were, and
Did Kimber's do something to you? Shut up.
For some reason, like me, whatever.
Oops, I forgot I muted myself. So sorry.
I thought that Doodlebug and her were friends, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's how quick people switch up.
She thought that Doodlebug and Rainbow were friends. I mean, not Doodlebug and Rainbow, but Doodlebug and Stephanie. Come on now. Good night, Tander.
I want to say they don't. And Kimbers. Freaking Kimbers. Apparently Kimbers is not pleased. But yet Kimbers hated Sharon and anyone who talked to her. And I find it funny that Kimbers told Sharon like way later that I put a tip, or I called the state police on her, and it's like, no, I told Kimbers. I may have told her that, but I didn't do it. And then
that's odd, huh?
I said I put a tip in on the website for absconders, which I didn't do either at that time.
Wow. So you did it sometime.
But when y'all started talking about it, I did put a tip in. Yeah. I figured, why not?
Wow.
You're absconding. And I mean, I'm just trying to help you out. You want to get
Did you hear that, Sharon? Did you hear that? What Janelle did? Wow. Phew. That's something, huh?
Back together, get married. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder. Go take care of your shit. Try and get a job. You're clean, right?
Wow.
You want to accuse me, Satan?
Wow. 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 Wow.
Just saying. Are you looking in the mirror again, honey? And first off, you are the one, SB, that talked about my entire freaking body, my teeth, everything. You talk about everything about me. And like I said, I hold a lot of that shit in. I really do. I try so hard to hold it in, but there comes a time when everyone gets fed
Mm.
the F up. And guess what? I'm fed the F up, bitch. Shut it. Because guess what? I am going to be coming to Detroit soon.
Oh, wow. She's
Very
threatening.
soon.
She's threatening you, Sharon. Yeah, we can still see it. She's threatening you, Sharon. She just admitted that she called on Anya. Wow. 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 That's that is fucked up. I wonder if they're the people who got you arrested on the train at the train station. And then the next thing they were alive. Wow. That is wow.
Okay. Dang it, I'm mad. I feel like I missed some of Chicken's deleted posts. Because she had 2 or 3, and then she freaking, per usual, Chicken always deletes her shit.
That blows my mind that these bitches fucking were pretending to be Sharon's friend and fucking probably did that. Called on her like that. Wow.
I thought you stood on what you said, Chicken, but you delete all your stuff. I'm sorry, the picture, the freaking avatar I'm using, it's so freaking funny.
Yes, it's hysterical. All right. I barely can even stand it anymore, to be honest with you. I really can barely stand this bitch anymore. She's just, it's so, I can't believe I ever sped up too.
Which makes me laugh.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Holy crap, that's a long one. Okay, this one is from Chicken. It's a deleted Chicken. I didn't see Munchie's latest. Can you share the link, please, Sissy? Okay, so this is from Chicken. Just now watching the snail live. Of course you resort back to the Chomo BS. Why is it that these women start calling people sex offenders?
Yeah,
when
why
they're
is it when you are one, probably, in my opinion?
bad. Why is that just Snail Munchie saying that was my reputation? Of course it is, because that's what you three tried to make me. Wait, what? You three? Three? What? Oh, okay, three. Apparently, me and Munchie are three.
I'm
I
not,
thought you could change.
Swiss. Okay. Learn to add. Know what's going on.
Me off YouTube. Oh, poor little kinks. I'd forgotten how funny Just Snail could be with her fake self. You are no diamond, Snail. You're definitely the crack rock.
This is supposed to be Chicken Winner now. Before she had a southern accent, but now this is supposed to be Chicken Winner.
How you say you don't want anyone around you who is okay with SV. She told you both multiple times she wanted peace. Now comes the niceness. Oh, you're not blocked, Elliot. You can come in. That's what they try to do to control you. They do it to everyone. When did I tell Elliot it was okay she could come in? I don't think I responded to anything like that.
You did say that. You did say to Elliot, I don't have you blocked. You can come in. You did say that. It was in your last live.
I just basically told her I did not hate her and I wasn't mad. I just wasn't going to have her back as hardcore as I would because, like I said, I don't trust SV, period. But I did try to be cool with SV before, so it's not like I've not tried. Okay.
I know, it's just not none. This is none. Alright, you guys. This bitch is tiring me out. I'm done with her. Please like and subscribe. And encourage people. Be nice. Try to be to people who deserve it. I mean, encourage people. United we stand, divided we fall, and peace, love, and tacos for all. Good night.